we'll do a sort of mini session focused on stress points, and of course just that lovely element of massage will feel really nice for your feet. So I'm focusing on the points that relate to stress and help us come calm. So I'm working on the adrenals, kind of fight or flight response points, the solar plexus. Physically in the body is around the kind of tummy, rib cage area, and then of course the shoulder points. Shoulders are an area physically where we hold tension. So, I'm just going to roll your trousers up a little bit. And so, seeing as we're going to do like a mini treatment, obviously we know that reflexology is something that can be used for working with different ailments and discomforts. So is there anything that you're specifically, struggling with at the minute?
That's a tough one. I think there's a lot of things that you get used to, and then I'm trying to scan for which is the biggest. But I think there is an element of rushing and not being present. And then in general, more just like, I don't know, I'm always on my feet. So
just having a nice sort of massage around that area is quite nice. Okay, that's fine. We can focus on kind of stress reduction points and just working in and around the foot muscles and a little bit around the ankle. And I did say about the hold stones, so we'll use them a little bit as well. So when your mum does or used to do treatments, what was her favourite treatment to do? Did you ever find that out from her?
I think it was Indian head from memory.
Oh, really?
I feel like she said that recently. She really likes Indian head as well.
It's a nice treatment to give.
You don't see it that often, I find, I guess with the ASMR community we're in, I don't see it that often. I see
Indian head massage.
I see ones that sometimes look similar, but they're not necessarily Indian head.
You see...
like hair care, I guess.
Yeah, you see a lot of that. There we go. I'll do the other side just so it's even. Wonderful. Okay. So come calm in your body. Eyes closed, and whereas earlier we were seated, now lying down, find softness in breath and body. And although our feet aren't connected to earth, to the floor, what we can do here really well is sort of scan the body for how we're feeling and really notice our energy, our aura. So you were just saying about you know, moving at 100 miles an hour, not always being present. So just that slow breath, checking in with yourself, checking in with how you feel.
That feels so nice.
Stones, yeah, they're not obviously as warm as what they can be, but I do like to use them, and I have the hot stones always going all year round, because everybody loves hot stones. So we'll do a sort of mini session focused on stress points, and of course just that lovely element of massage will feel really nice for your feet. Going back to, you know, you saying about Indian head massage earlier, and that it's not something you see as much in ASMR videos. I wonder why that is, because all of the visual and sounds that go along with it are very, I would have thought, appealing. You know? I wonder why that is.
Maybe I suppose, maybe because it's technically like a qualification, I guess, and no one wants to do something that might be something they're not learned in, or like.
Oh, I see. You mean because a lot of videos are like not necessarily professional treatment videos. A lot of videos are people just
like a head scalp care, hair care instead, which I guess is how Indian head kind of originated.
Well, exactly.
You don't want to do quite aggressive, hard pressure if you haven't studied it. I mean, I would be quite scared to do it on someone, I guess, so without really knowing what I'm doing. So I think it's amazing when I can meet like real like practitioners like you, that you can almost, you explain it and people watching can really understand what's going on as well. It's fascinating too.
Yeah, because it's got that nostalgia that people are searching for, but then it's got all of these other lovely benefits that come along with it.
Yeah. I think reflexology is another one I love as well. It's just.
Would you ever? I know obviously you're interested in it, but would you ever train in something? Do you think, or no?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it always exists as an option, and when the time is right, I can do it if I want.
Yeah.
But my gut, or just where I am in life right now, tells me it's still a long way off. I think
you've got so many other amazing things going on as well.
The time will come when I'm like, now I'm. If the rest of my life is settled, maybe, and I do it as a fun, like
That's
for the sake of
thing.
learning.
Loads of people train and then they just use it for friends and family.
What did originally inspire you to kind of pick it up?
Well, because I teach yoga and Pilates regularly, like that's what I do, that along with retreats. I think it just naturally evolved because they go hand in hand, and a lot of people, as you can imagine, that come for a treatment are also participants, and so it's a kind of, it's really nice because it creates this wonderful community, especially as, you know, all my friends who are therapists will say, you know, it doesn't matter how many qualifications you have, everyone will just book for a massage. Because that's what everybody wants. But it's, I just love learning, you know, all the new, all different types of therapies. It's quite addictive once you start. next year I'm doing a somatic training, which is like working with trauma, so that will be a really interesting one. So you'll have to come along next year, and not necessarily, because that would be quite personal, but there's lots of different techniques that I'll be able to offer and learn that we can show.
That'd be fascinating.
Yeah. Because I do truly believe that we hold emotion within us. There is a lot of science behind that as well, and so I really think that a deeper dive into that, for me, will be really powerful with the things that I do and the people that I work with. So I'm just working into, again, we're doing a shorter treatment today. So I'm focusing on the points that relate to stress and help us come calm. So I'm working on the adrenals, kind of fight or flight response points. I'm working on the solar plexus. The solar plexus physically in the body is around the kind of tummy, ribcage area, and that links us to, well, both things to do with our digestion, but also to our confidence, to our creativity. So often we think about breathing and working with the solar plexus to help harness our power. And then of course the shoulder points. Shoulders are an area physically where we hold tension. So we'll just bring a little bit of awareness here. So this is like a little quick zap. Reflexology. And this is a nice thing to do, again, like I said, with learning. Doing these little points are great. This is how, we would do a treatment on a child. It would be shorter. This reflexology for children is amazing. Then we just come back into balance by working into the sides of the feet. Just honouring the spine and the legs and the hips. As mentioned, the solar plexus we connect to with breath, we find in the belly. Let your belly rise and fall. I'll connect pressure to breath. Take one more deep breath in and out. Settled and calm. Okay. Just going to wipe your feet. It's a little cold.